PNC, America's Black News Channel. Watch us on all major cable providers and major streaming platforms. Finally, news that speaks to us.
Today, it's time for Sharon's Table, where we tackle issues that matter to Black women. It's what we're here for. Joining us right now, as always, Candace, Kelley, Brittney Cooper, and Ameshia Cross. Good morning, ladies. We have seen all the pictures. They're raw, they're powerful, they're relevant, they're heartbreaking. It's now day 21 of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. No end in sight. This picture, this woman on a stretcher, I think it's almost been played too much. We know she did not survive, neither did her baby. But Brittney, I want to start with you. Can we all agree we do have to show support for Ukraine, the Ukrainian people? I think that's an okay statement to make. $14 billion in aid already sent. More is going to be headed that way. Here's the question, and we have to be, candid about this. As we rally for other folks all the time, what about our people at home? Because that's a question others are asking this morning. Poverty, violence on a daily basis. $14 billion going to Ukraine is the question. Wouldn't that go a long way in our communities?
I do think that this is complicated, right? And so when we see the way that Ukrainian folk have even harmed African immigrant folk who live there and go to school there, trying to get out of the country, that makes us even more inclined to not understand our particular investments there. I hear that. And I do think that we should say that the reason that we're not able to fund Black folks and concerns for us here in this country is because there's no political will to do so. Also because we don't have enough power in Congress to do so. But even when we have had the power, we haven't pumped this kind of money into Black communities. And in fact, the omnibus spending bill that just went through yesterday cut all kinds of COVID funding in our communities, even though we have been very hard hit by this. It cut, math, testing, monoclonal antibodies, all of these sorts of things. So I do think we have the right to be concerned. What I want Black folks, though, to think about is we do have to have an expansive view of American foreign policy. Because if it becomes the case that this cycles into a world war, which it absolutely has the potential to do, that also affects our communities. For many generations in our community, men in our communities built their careers and got into the middle class by going into the military. Several generations of men in my family, my father, my grandfather, uncles, all of these folks went into the military as a way to have a shot at having middle class lives. So we can have critiques of U.S. militarism, imperialism, all of that. But I think as a community, we also have to have an investment in the U.S. doing everything it can do to avoid going to war with Russia, because that is going to have residual impacts in our communities. And we're going to see men being shipped off to war. And it could very much become a Vietnam situation or a World War II situation. And none of us needs that.
So, Ameshia, is it a fair question to ask, politicians too? Because, I'm the messenger, but people are saying this, Black and brown people in particular, at least people that, perhaps we are conversating with. Is it fair to ask that of politicians?
I think that the question, though it comes with well intent, might be uninformed. And I say that just because, as someone who has worked in policy for a very, very long time and sits at the Truman National Security Project, when we have these conversations, we also have to think of the price of war. This is a president in Joe Biden who has done everything he possibly can to assure that we are averting that. And I think that that's extremely smart on his part. We're seeing a nation, Ukraine, that is being blasted literally by bombs, the innocents that are dying every single day. We're seeing them basically take up arms as civilians to fight against a military insurgency in a democratic state. So I think we have to be very, very considerate and concerned, but also recognize where the United States stands in the totem pole. We are the richest nation on earth with the most powerful military on earth. We are a member of the NATO alliance. We are having conversation with our European allies on a regular basis. There are joint efforts, not only monetarily, but also in terms of being able to provide supplies. And we have to, that is our responsibility. So I think that when we take into construct what we're doing and the way that Joe Biden has been able to create and prosper that allegiance so quickly, coming off of 4 years of Donald Trump, who did everything he could to not only destroy and dismantle NATO, but also to try to destroy and dismantle the UN as well, we have to understand where we are and that we could be on the precipice of being involved in something that would look much like a World War III. We're dealing with an unstable actor in Vladimir Putin, somebody who is designed, by his very design, is trying to bring back what he saw as Russia's greatness. And I think that we cannot underscore that enough. This is a president who has enacted sanctions in record time, record levels of sanctions, who has destroyed quite virtually the economic foundation for Russia. And I think that he's making all the right moves now. And to be honest, Sharon, this is the only move that this president has made where we've actually seen high levels of bipartisan support, in addition to a United States that is watching and willing to see what we're going to do in those next steps.
It's true. But Candace, is it, we know that when it comes to war, and I understand we're not part of this, but you know, Ameshia's right. We could suddenly find ourselves in World War III. But is this what students tell you in your classroom? Because they're usually the first ones historically to say, nope, not interested in any kind of war here. But what are they telling you?
Well, you know, students are very concerned about, certainly, first of all, the gas pump prices. They're certainly concerned about things that are affecting them and their families individually. But I think at the end of the day, they also have expressed, and so have I, the fact that, you know, Congress is a wild card. Joe Biden and the power that he really wields really depends on his negotiation tactics that he brings to the table. And I would say, unfortunately, that there are some tactics that he lacks because there are several bills that he has not been able to get signed into law. So when we look at what Congress wants and the bipartisan support, they're the ones who are in charge because this is a bill that they have gotten or the votes that they have gotten bipartisan support on. So certainly a lot of it has to do with Joe Biden, but a lot of it has to do with Congress being the wild card. And how do you will people in order to understand what you want and what your will to be done is? And I think that's where Joe Biden has had a lot of problems in the past, and he continues to have them. He was given a bill, he signed it, and that's what was on the table. All the cuts that were made that he perhaps wanted, it kind of, you know, placated what we all know was going on, and that is COVID. Just like Brittney said, where is the money that's going to go to COVID? The variants are still changing. People are still dying, thousands a day. I think that we are forgetting what's going on in America, and that we need to kind of wield and understand where the monies need to go before we are lost, before we even think about thinking of ourselves on an international basis, Sharon.
No, this is not always easy to openly talk about this, ladies. We're going to take a quick break, but I had to pose a question just to get your varying viewpoints, and you did what you usually do, and you made me think about some things. Up next.